The iPad has come a long way in 10 years, just not the same journey or evolution of the iPhone, which of course changed the world. Tablets in history were designed to be written on by creators. However, the iPad was created to be a content consumption device, something to lean back with, according to Steve Jobs. But today, the iPad has evolved into what tablets throughout history were being used for, computing and creating things. Apple does want the iPad to be PC users' next laptop, and it is powerful. Fun fact, the first ever technology video on this channel was created on an iPad Pro using LumaFusion. Look, this is a 10-year-old tablet and it performs about as well as a 10-year-old tablet would perform. Apps won't download from the App Store because the software is too old. There's no camera on it physically, so you can't do a Zoom call or even a FaceTime call. And the internet is slow and laggy because of the march of time. Now get this, the screen isn't even HD, meaning at launch you could only watch movies in standard definition. But the original iPad did evolve computers for the better, even if it was criticised for it at the time. Just like how everybody hated the original MacBook Air for getting rid of the DVD drive, the original iPad did not have Adobe Flash, and neither did any iPhone or any following iPad. What that led to was the eventual death of Adobe Flash and being replaced by a more safer and efficient technology called HTML5. And every video playback website in the world now that you use uses HTML5 technology. The iPad is an example of Apple changing a product even if it's complete 180 of their original vision. The iPad was never to be used by anything other than your fingers and occasionally a keyboard. Steve Jobs infamously hated styluses. However, today the iPad offers the best stylus experience on the market, even competing with high-end graphic design tools. And this coming May, a Magic Keyboard will be released for the iPad Pro, bringing a long-awaited trackpad to the platform. I'll definitely be sure to get my hands on and review that. You can even use any wireless mouse and trackpad with the latest iPad OS software. Reviews for the iPad have also gotten more positive because as Apple evolves the platform, more customers are finding more useful and innovative ways to use the iPad in their daily life. Now look, as for me, it hasn't replaced my computer just yet. Check out my setup. But I will say this, I use my iPad in the morning before I even touch my computer, and I'm using my iPad long after I turn my computer off in the evening. And that's more than I can say for the original iPad 10 years ago. The iPad may not have transformed the world as quickly as an iPhone, but for many people out there, their next computer will be an iPad. And let's face it, that was Apple's goal all along. Thanks for watching my retrospective. Leave a comment below on your thoughts about how the iPad has changed over the past 10 years, and also how does it fit into your digital life. Subscribe to the channel and hit the bell to be notified for future technology videos. Thanks for watching. Also, remember this huge connector? Those were the good old days.